Forget about Elon and Trump. The rescission package. The rescission package is what you guys need to be focusing on right now. Forget about Elon and Trump and their breakup. It's not important. You need to be focused on the rescission package because they are trying to codify all the cuts they made. And if they codify it, everything is gone.
Y'all didn't punish Kamala Harris by not voting for her. Y'all punish people like me. Because while Kamala is powerful and well-connected and having a great time with her family right now, all the conversations I've had with my family revolve around what happens to me. In the next few days, I have to contact my lawyer and try to do an early DACA renewal, which we don't even know if it'll work because DHS has very strict regulations on how early you can submit your renewal. I have family members who have to pull together thousands of dollars to try to go from a temporary status to a permanent status. I have to have conversations with my boyfriend now about how our 2 to 3 year timeline is not going to work anymore, how we're going to need to expedite that in the next year or so. And that is all in the best case scenario that then let us keep our work permit and just let them expire. Because there is a world in which they decide their work permit message is no longer valid. And before you try to say, oh, Trump won't really do that, yes, he will. He already tried. The Supreme Court said that he didn't go about it the right way. So he knows exactly what to do this time around. Going into the election, I heard, oh, we have to teach the left a lesson. I'm sure they're going to learn a thing or two. At the end of the day, I'm one of the first ones in the chopping block. Not Kamala Harris and not the Democratic Party.
I just couldn't imagine actively rooting on a group of people who are tearing families apart and destroying entire communities and then just sitting in the pews of church the next morning and be like, I am a good person. No, you're not, babe.
Hey guys, welcome back again to my channel. It's so good to have you. Thank you so much for clicking when you saw this video. So in today's video, we're just seeing random videos and clips from different people who are talking about the whole MAGA word and how they actually voted for this, and right now they are not happy about it, especially the leftists who actually decided not to vote for Kamala just because they wanted to punish Kamala, but not knowing that they are punishing themselves and they are actually doing themselves and not Kamala herself, because she came out for presidency. She didn't win, okay? And that's it. It's what happens in election. While you have yourself to be blamed because you are now finding out the hard way by voting the way you did. So guess what? The MAGAs are the ones now complaining and crying all over the internet with the whole mass deportation, the mass read by ICE, and the cost of living right now, the whole courts, everything that is currently happening. Well, let's go watch, then we'll come back with the commentary. Credit to all creators on this video. Let's go watch.
To what? America is back to what? Cruelty? Is that your favorite time in history? Which one was it? Is it when we came here and we stole all the land from the Native Americans and Mexicans and slaughtered them all and raped their women? Or when we brought black people here from Africa and enslaved them and ripped them apart from their families and also raped their women? Or when we had 8 and 9-year-olds working in factories losing fingers and limbs because there was zero workplace rights because people actually had to fight for those? Or when we had 14-hour work days, 6 days a week to make $3 because, again, we didn't have workplace rights. In fact, I would argue with you that the only thing that makes this country great is people that stand together against cruelty for the rights of others and themselves. But your statement here is incorrect because America is not back. America is going backwards. And that's a big difference. Like, I need you to name one country that has gone socially backwards but has progressed in an international world market. There is not one. Because progressive countries do better because they rely on the intellectualism of everybody in that country to contribute to the knowledge that advances countries further. But we don't want to use knowledge right now. We're very anti-intellectual in this country, which means that we are actually going backwards as we put like tax-paying people in jail so that there's less taxes being collected, which is pretty fucking bold considering how in debt we are and considering the fact that this administration wants to put us another like $4 trillion into debt. You would think that you would want people that were paying taxes to keep working and paying taxes. Saying that America is back is incorrect because America has never been this economically defunct and isolated. We are poor and alone. We've never actually been that before. We're just going backwards. Oh, but hey, the consolation prize is that you guys can come on a platform and be fucking ugly in public. Is that's what you want? Well, guess what? That has a cost too. People don't want to come to this country. Not only is it not safe, but we also have more poop in our water thanks to dismantling the EPA, and they're totally destroying all of our national parks, which makes this country beautiful to visit. Like, honestly, without those things, who the fuck wants to come here? You think people want to pay to come here and watch a bunch of fat white men being racist? The only age that they're trying to bring us back to is the Gilded Age. And I realize that you've probably never opened a book in your life, but you should probably look it up, motherfucker, because it's going to affect you too. And what pisses me off the most is that I have to fucking fight for this country, which means that I have to fight for assholes like you. Because if it was up to me, I would divide this country in half and let you guys get exactly what you fucking voted for. Fucking ignorant, stupid motherfuckers coming on here being so fucking proud of your own goddamn ignorance. Oh, America's backwards, bitch. Since one was going backwards, a fucking flex.
I was just on a conference call with some Latin groups, and one of them was Latins and Hispanic for Trump. They had the audacity for me to ask me would I make some videos to try to get the black people to come to the Latino side on a protest against Donald Trump and what he's doing to the Latin people in Los Angeles. And now Donald Trump is asking for the governor of California to be arrested. And I'm on the phone, I'm listening to these people. And so one of my friends, what's up, Swole? Are you going to help us? I told him no. I said, you the same person last year mocking me because I was back in Harris. You the same person. You are the same people that voted for this man. Millions of Latin and Hispanics voted for Donald Trump. The black community is not helping y'all. I'm not helping y'all. I'm not protesting. I'm not doing no videos or anything like that. For the Latin community and for the Hispanic community that was backing Donald Trump, this is y'all problem, not our problem. And no, I'm not making any videos for any Hispanic or Latin protest against Donald Trump. Y'all voted for him. He's y'all problem. Y'all go ahead and protest and do whatever y'all got to do. But I'm sorry, black people we're not getting involved with this. You voted for the wrong person. Now live with it.
Nah, MAGA, come back to the front. Come back to the front. Y'all was all loud and bold and proud of everything. No. This is exactly what you voted for. Don't sit up here talking about something you were lied to. No, baby, you believe the lie you told yourself. You were trying to rationalize the thoughts of an irrational person, and now you sit up here acting like you're in confusion. Nah, baby, this is exactly what you voted for. Now that Mimo and Papa don't have the Medicare coverage they need to take care of dialysis, now you talking about something that's not what you voted for. Now that he took away research funding for cancer treatment and the HIV vaccine, now this ain't what you voted for. Now that you and your kids can't eat no more because he took away SNAP benefits because you're disabled and can't get Medicaid for you and your kids no more. Now that ain't what you voted for. Oh no, baby, you voted for it all. You voted for it all. But because you thought it was going to affect people who look like me and other marginalized communities, you was more than willing to vote for him because you thought it was not going to affect you. I'll say it once, I'll say it twice, I'll say it 3,000 times. Unless you are a millionaire, billionaire, or a dictator, you are a minority as well to that man. And now the rest of us got to find out because you decided to F around. I hope that helps.
People are wondering why it's as if lots of black people, Democrats, not just black people, Democrats, are not happy with these other people, or not even talking about everything that's happening in some community right now. They don't know that they caused it. They are just wondering why is nobody talking about all that is happening. And that's why you're seeing most of them yelling on the internet. Some of them are frustrated because of the prices of things are going up. Everything that is promised them is becoming a lie to them. Most of them are seeing it that they were played. Okay, they were super excited when the current administration won the whole election. Every one of them was super excited about it. But right now that it's beginning to look like, they were played actually, right? And now they're coming on the internet and talking about it and how they feel so sad and all that. No, MAGA, you don't have to be sad about it. You have to, test it because you intentionally voted for this administration. It was your civic right, and you actually carried all of it out by voting for your best candidate. And right now that the consequences are rising, I don't think it's time for you to let your guard down. It's time for you to embrace it and embrace the consequences that that follows the whole election proceedings. Now, every one of them are now coming to, make it look like every other person who is not talking about the whole Medicaid cut, the whole deportation thing, the whole Elon Musk and Doge and all that, is not making it look like those people who are not talking about it are not, good people, or they actually are okay with the fact that people are suffering. Nobody's happy. I don't think anybody will be happy or excited that other people are being deported. People are not able to afford groceries or even afford their rent anymore because of the cost of living. Everything that was promised you guys didn't come. Okay, you guys expected no tax on overtime, no tax on tips and all of that, but it looks like you're actually going to be paying those taxes, because before you can get to the threshold of people who will not be paying those taxes, I don't think you I don't know when you will get to that threshold. So a lot of people are now looking at you like, you actually called for this, you actually voted for this, so do not try to make it look like other people are your issue, when if you look at it, in fact, you are the major issue, because you are the one that voted for this, and every other person is not bearing the consequences of your vote, because your person is in office. So definitely everybody have to sit and watch and also embrace it the way they see it. Whatever policies that is being passed, they are going to take it, because it's your person that is in office. And that's why it's as if people are being deported, and you see lots of black people making it look like it's none of their business, because they keep telling themselves, not your problem, don't go out there to protest, it's not your problem. And some of you are just not okay with it. You guys are going gaga about it. You just do not want to hear such from people, right? But when they were telling you it's time for unity, you didn't take it. The time to unite was last year, but right now every community is supposed to be resting and embrace whatever thing that they all voted for. Well, guys, I would love to hear your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know what you think about today's video in the comment. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and don't forget to give the video a thumbs up so that more and more people can see it. I look forward to seeing you all on my next video. Okay, thank you so much, guys, for watching. See you next time, guys. Bye.